Welcome, Aquarius, to the quantum frequency for divination. I'm the Divine Mystic. Today is July the 16th, 2019, and I'm conducting the bi-weekly astrology reading for the sign of Aquarius. So, Aquarius, welcome back to the channel. If you guys have subscribed, you've helped my network grow to over 960 people. Thank you so much for this. I appreciate all the love and support that each and every single one of you have shown me here. Okay, now I have opened myself up for personal readings. So if that's something that has interested you, go ahead and reach out. The information for that is down below, including pricing, all of that sort of thing, okay? And right now, my current turnaround time is within 3 to 5 business days, usually within the next business day, okay? So reach out. I'd be happy to do that for you. Very energetic reading coming out of the gate here, Aquarius, okay? So the first message that I received from in starting your reading was you can't change it. So I don't know what that means. You can't change whatever's happened. You can only really move forward from whatever this is. So there's been some difficult movement here, okay? So I have the King of Pentacles as well. First card to fly out in the face up position, right next to the Ten of Pentacles. So some of you guys could be dealing with an inheritance from a father figure, is what I'm hearing. I'm also the King and Queen of Pentacles with the Five of Wands. There could be some disputes with money. There could be an accident that happens, and it's not major, Aquarius. It's just like it could be like a fender bender, but it causes some sort of dispute over money and how much things cost. Because the Nine of Wands is here as well, which indicates to me that there's going to be some damage, but it's minor. It's all overcome. Now, it's a general reading, so for some of you guys, the Ten of Wands is here with it as well. So there could be like a back injury or some sort of injury that happens, because like I have the Wheel as well with the Chariot, okay? But other than that, okay, I have the Knight of Cups. So there's a new love offer coming in here. Somebody in your environment's getting married. The situation involves marriage, so there's wedding and retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world in our wedding clothes. So double whammy, there's a wedding. The Ten of Pentacles indicates like the happy family as well. And the Chariot is here. So there's a forward movement in regards to that. And it's somebody coming through, making a love offer. And the King and Queen of Pentacles indicates to me that there's a matched pair here. A matched pair. So Aquarius, you might be, if you're in a relationship right now, you might not be quite seeing eye to eye with your partner. It's minor. Again, everything that I'm kind of seeing in here is minor for you. But yeah, so there might be some disputes with your partner, possibly over money as well. So there could be some of that happening. Yeah. See, you know what I was saying in the beginning here that I got. You can't change it. You can only move forward from here. And these two cards, when I think I've surrendered, I surrender more, and I surrender to a power greater than me. So this is something be out of your control. You can't change this, whatever this is. But you can let go of the shadow of the past. Let go of the shadow. So I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. So someone you miss might be coming back into your life as well. So this could be something that is happening, because we do have the 9 and 10 of Wands. So that's right. This is when the 9 comes up, it's again where something kind of comes back right before the ending of a cycle. So that could be happening as well. Because of money, you're feeling a bit emotional, but it's weird. Like, you shouldn't be, okay? Because it's not like I have the 5 of Pentacles, or I have the 10 of Pentacles here. So it's like maybe there's some issues in seeing eye to eye with a brother or sister in regards to like a familial inheritance as well. Some cycles ending out for you, Aquarius. The Wheel of Fortune. I always want to call that card the Ten of Fortunes, which is the Ten of Pentacles. But so the Wheel of Fortune, so new directions is what I'm hearing here, especially with the Chariot. New directions, new things happening. There could be some disputes happening at work. Some of you guys may be wanting to leave a job behind. If not, you might be actually doing it. So some of you guys are like sitting in a cubicle thinking about like, oh man, how good it would feel to like just walk out right now. Others of you guys are like are going to actually like get up and walk out. There's going to be something that happens at your workplace, and like the Five of Wands is 5 people trying to put together a pentacle, okay, and nobody's getting the job done. So it's you can't control this. You can't control this anymore, right? So I have here, get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitive, connect with nature. This is kind of you finding your happy space. You're in a space where, okay, you've come, like, this is how you find acceptance of the things that you can't change. And some of you guys are meditating or doing yoga or that sort of thing, okay? But it talks about really just carving that space and the space in your mind, okay? So this is why people meditate and do these things, because it's a physical representation of the mind aligning with this. It's really just coming to that point in your mentality where it's like, okay, well, look, I can just roll with the punches. I can accept things for how they are. I can accept myself for how I am. Because it's like, you don't really have a negative self-image of yourself, Aquarius, because you're doing okay. The King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles are both here, so masculine and feminine. You guys are doing okay, but perhaps it's the people around you that for you are kind of, it's not, this is not how you pictured it. I don't know what this is. It's not how you pictured it, but it's like, it's all coming together. So the great gathering, it's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. Further card of marriage. So the Four of Wands here, okay, in the Work Your Light Oracle. Now, the thing is, as I look at these cards and say there could be issues with inheritance and the great gathering, why do people come together? Sometimes it's weddings, sometimes it's funerals. So we do have something that you could be dealing with on that side. It's a general reading, and it's going to fit differently for everyone. Okay, I don't particularly see an unexpected death in these cards or something tragic. Okay. Even despite the fact that I see the possibility of like a fender bender type accident, but it's not like that. It's not like that. It's not serious. Okay. Something's going on in your relationship at the current time. Like I said, you might not be seeing eye to eye with your partner at the current moment, but something is about to happen in your relationship that's really going to kind of bring you guys together. The Queen of Swords, Aquarius, this is the card of you, and I'm feeling drawn to bring this out just because it was sitting at the bottom of the deck in the pre-shuffle, and I thought maybe it would have came out. So, and it did. So I have here the King and Queen of Cups, the Mother and the Father. The Queen of Cups is beside the Empress here as well. Now, it's with the Three of Swords. So Three Swords. There's been a heartbreak. There's been some upset in your relationship. Or like, you're crying with your partner over something you can't change, is what I'm hearing here. And the Seven of Wands, you're not ready to accept it. You're not ready to accept it is what I'm hearing. But with the Six of Swords and the Six of Wands here, it's all going to be okay, is what I'm hearing. It's all going to be just fine. Like Temperance, it's going to work out. So perhaps Aquarius, why I'm picking up on this is that you have right now this worst case scenario mentality in your head for some reason. And it's not how it is. It's not how it is. Like, worried about money, don't be. You don't need to be. Okay, you're stressed out. You have a lot going on, a lot of things going on. And you're having a hard time finding that space for yourself within it. So make that space. Some of you guys are doing a lot of physical labor here. Now, this is interesting. The relationship that I'm seeing here in the King and Queen of Cups is a very strong, undisputed relationship, okay? Now, the Queen of Swords could be indicative of a karmic energy. Aquarius, this could be you. Some of you guys, it's a general reading, so it's not, this message doesn't apply for everyone, but some of you like or want to be with somebody who's already in a deeply committed relationship to someone else. And And the relationship has suffered some damage. Perhaps, Aquarius, you are aware of that. And like you feel, if you're a female and this particular message is resonating with you, excuse me, then you're thinking that this King of Cups is yours, not the Queen of, like, he doesn't belong to the Queen of Cups. He belongs to you, the Queen of Swords. She's very possessive, very, very possessive of this partnership. And there might be an instance where there's a secret relationship happening as well, is part of what I'm hearing. And you somehow, Aquarius, you could be involved in this now. And this is very interesting Aquarius reading. So, because it's like I have the King and Queen of Pentacles here, who, this is probably business. Yeah, this is business. There could be somebody competitively in your business who is trying to talk you down, I guess, in some way, shape, or form. This could also be in the office space as well, where somebody is, like, the Five of Wands is competition, and the Nine of Wands, somebody has to win. Somebody has to win and somebody has to lose. So you guys could be going through some sort of mediation or negotiations. There's two people, you guys could be trying to bring a contract together, and there's conflicts in this contract. Something hasn't quite worked. It wasn't necessarily what you thought it was going to be coming into it. And it's like, okay, here we are at this point of it. But soon enough, this deal is going to be closed. So if you're worried about this taking longer, it is going to be closed. Whatever the conflicts were, they've been worked out. It's probably part of like the Mercury retrograde too, and like don't sign contracts during a retrograde, this sort of thing. It's not necessarily saying that per se, but it's just the universe is kind of making it where this contract is difficult to come together in this moment. So in general, you guys are dealing with a Cancer, particularly in love. Some of you guys could be dating a Cancer or interested in dating a Cancer. Others of you guys, there's Pisces as well, and Sagittarius here on the table. So a few different signs and elements that you're dealing with. But again, we're closing out chapters and we're starting new ones here. And honestly, what I can say about this is like just the way that these cards are laid out and the Wheel of Fortune here. I look at this and say, this next chapter, this next phase of your life is really going to be a good one. Like, we're leaving behind the heartbreak and the things that we can't change, right? We're letting go of that, and we're letting that be. We're letting that be. And then the Temperance card here as well could be talking about pharmaceuticals also. So somebody could be on like medication, and this is going to help whatever scenario it is. That sort of thing here. Okay, let me get some romance angels out here, just because this is an interesting thing. Okay, excuse me. Some of you guys are couple dating. I don't know. I'm just going to put that out there. But yeah, couple dating where like either you're single and you're dating a couple, or you're a couple dating another couple. Okay, romance angels, please, for Aquarius. Like I said, somebody is getting married. So you're going to be hearing about an engagement. This engagement is going to turn into a wedding very, very fast. Yeah, very, very fast. So Aquarius, if this is you and you've been kind of feeling a little bit, I'm talking to single Aquarius here. If you've been trying to date someone and things aren't fitting together, things aren't coming together, there's somebody coming. This Knight of Cups, it's like, yes, this is your soulmate, okay? And I have two perfectly matched pairs on the table. So a soulmate energy is coming in. Somebody who you find very, very attractive. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So someone that you're very attracted to. Someone who you actually might think is out of your league, or something like this. There could be a different in caste systems as well, this sort of thing. But this person is worth the effort. So, because I have engagement. And of course it's up here to wedding. And then I have the Great Gathering, the Four of Wands, and all the matched pairs. So this happens really, really fast. It's like you hear perhaps you hear news, and this could be you, this could be someone in your environment as well, but perhaps you hear news of this relationship. And again, if this is you, bear with me. So you start this relationship, and then all of a sudden, like, you're together for what seems like a week, and you're engaged, and and it's like the wedding it's like we're engaged and we're getting married this year type thing, right? And you're like, well, and we're just getting to know each other. So it kind of, some of you guys, it might actually scare you off, okay? But like, let your guards down a little bit, okay? And let yourself sort of feel, because I have, this could be the one. So the energies associated with this person are very soulmate-esque, okay? And the Empress here, so it's like, this could be, like, there's a child coming out of this. This is not in your immediate future, but it's like this relationship is going to have children. Some of you guys, that's not the case, only because you're not able to have children. So there's a heartbreak associated with that one. But again, specific message for a specific group of people. I feel like the majority of you, this is going to be the person that you're having children with, or who's going to be bringing children into your life. But it's like there's this engagement, and it's happening. Again, I can't control the things that happen, right? So, like, this is all about you, Aquarius, just getting on that boat and rolling with it to whatever, like, allowing the divine to guide you in whichever direction you're supposed to be in, right? This is the star. To me, this is the hermit. Okay, holding up the lantern to the star in the sky, and the divine saying, here's the way. Because in the Six of Swords, we're moving away from rough waters into calm waters. And I don't just see that as calm waters, like, because honestly, sometimes our destiny is just as chaotic as this, but it's a good chaos. It's a good chaos because of all the things that are happening. It's just the trick of living a lifestyle like that is really to find the balance in it and to make sure that you're not taking on too much, right? Don't allow the chaos to consume you, right? Roll with the wave. Don't get taken under by the undertow, if you understand what I mean by that. So, and honestly, Aquarius, if there's something that catches your eye, explore that avenue, right? Don't rule it in and don't rule it out, right? It's one of those things that, why would you limit yourself? Right? So if you spend all of this time trying to control whatever the situation is, and honestly, through your overthinking, that's a form of control. So if you spent all of your time trying to control that, the Five of Wands, this is trying to control things, and it really not working out to your favor, because, like I said, somebody has to be the victim, or excuse me, somebody has to be the successor, and someone has to be the victim, right? In a sense, the Nine of Wands here. So someone has to come out on top. And the more time you spend saying, okay, I'm going to be on top, I'm going to be on top, I'm going to be on top, you really miss the treasure at the bottom of the ocean, right? Because no one else is going for the treasure of the ocean. They're all going for the top. It's kind of like the concept of a worm, right? A worm's job is really to, like, break down the earth so that everything can grow and everything can come out of it, right? And there really is, like, the jewel of the earth. The jewel of the earth here. So it's like, and go for that. Like, I'm hearing, my heart will go on and on. The heart of the sea, the heart of the ocean, whatever the Titanic song is there. And it really reminds me of the necklace from the movie. Like, you see what she's wearing here, the heart of the sea. It's not a big blue heart, but it's, like, kind of there for me. Sorry. I apologize, Aquarius, a bit of a tangent. But I mean, you're getting to know me as I am, right? So enjoy it. Okay. So, but ultimately, when you let go of that control issue and allow yourself to flow with things more naturally, things balance out. It's kind of magical. It's like, all of a sudden, all the things fall into place when we stop worrying about them. When we stop fighting about money, the money's there. Right? And when we stop worrying about how this bill is going to get paid and how this thing is going to pay, like, the money just appears. Now, for some of you guys, this is talking about you guys making a lot of money in a very, very short amount of time. because the Ten of Pentacles is the only pentacle card I have besides the King and Queen of Pentacles. And this could come from a lottery win as well. Can't rule this out. But essentially, if you became an overnight millionaire, say you won, $40 million, for example, and all of a sudden everybody wants a piece of it. Everybody wants a piece of it. Like, be careful of that. Now, self-made success, people don't necessarily have a right to demand a piece of. Okay, so when you earn your money, sure, or when you win your money, sure, you want to help your friends and your family and all these things. But when you win money, that's when the hand comes out. And this is the problem. I feel like some people are coming to you guys with their hands out because of the money that you make in a short period of time as well, because we're not all going to wake up one day and be millionaires, right? So really, when you've spent your whole life trying to earn this money and work for every penny that you've had, somebody who comes to you with your hand out, you want nothing more than just to slap that person's hand right off of your doorstep, quite frankly. But be careful. Remember, the Prince and the Pauper, right? And the first one now will later be last type thing. So don't be a Scrooge. Have humility, and even if you got a large sum of money, still, that doesn't change you, who you are at your roots. It really doesn't. And Aquarius, that's what's really cool about you. And most Aquariuses that I know could totally, you don't care about appearances. You just don't. You care about the practical, mundane things, the Ten of Pentacles, right? And to you, the way that you look when you go out is kind of like a female Aquarius. You're more conscientious of this, but at the same time too, you're not over the top. You're basic. You don't like big extravagant things or anything like that. You just okay, you look good, you're happy. A male Aquarius, you guys can wear holes in your shoes. It's just how it is here. Okay, so let's get some Work Your Light Oracle cards, please, for Aquarius. But a lot going on, Aquarius. So I just feel like in your environment, there's a lot of things, a lot of people that you're talking to regularly. Just a lot of people about a lot of different things here. Okay. Bear with me. I'm going to flip all these over. Yeah. Birthing a new age. This was actually at the bottom of the deck. And it, like the Queen of Swords, I was tempted to pull it out. But essentially, this is talking about further sign of this birthing a new age. It's this new cycle is coming that's going to be better than the last. And also too, a new family, new children, perhaps your children are getting married. If you're at that level, Aquarius, you're either ahead of the energy, behind the energy, or in the energy. So it's just a little bit different for everyone. But this birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. This is a law of attraction card. What you put out there is coming back to you. You see how her arms are lifted, okay, offering her light to the divine, okay, and it's kind of in this incubation globe, almost like a crystal ball, but and see how it's being returned to her. And this, the stones around this as well, right? This is what you've put out there. This is what you want, right? The Ten of Pentacles. This is what you want, and here it appears. Here it appears, and it's a divine gift. It's a divine gift, right? So do make sure that, when you take the time to meditate and get grounded, no matter how you do that, you are praying to your divine counsel. Okay, this could represent a multi-deity belief system. And this in general might just mean that you're open to all kinds of different belief systems and you're not willing to necessarily invest in just one. But do remember that as your manifestations come through for you, that you do take the time to think and pray and give back to others, and from a place of humility, right? Because it's like I said, a lot of money coming in, and like I said, a lot of people want that money. I have deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. This is temperance here in the work your light oracle. So a further sign of healing. So if somebody is dealing with a sickness, okay, then there's healing coming to that. There's healing coming to that. Mintalkin, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. This is, again, a further card of law of attraction, because you see this deep pool. She has no interest in the shallow, even though the shallow pool is so much warmer because the sun has been warming it up all day. This is kind of cold, but it's like, it's the Ten of Pentacles that you got your eyes set on. This is what I want. This is what I'm bringing into my life. Okay, and the birthing your new age is confirming. Excuse me. This is confirming that yes, absolutely, these manifestations are coming to you. And then I have Pleiades, double mission, channeling, and uplifting humanity. So talking about like double missions as well, right? Like a lot of things that you have going on. With the Mintalkin, the original light workers and the Pleiades, it suggests, Aquarius, that you yourself are a light worker, or you're going to be investing in some sort of divine, could be a divine business of some sort as well, where, again, it's like, but you want to add positivity into it. Like you want to breathe a positive light into what this is. Okay, so, and this is saying this is going to be successful if you decide to take this path with it. So all of your worries, I have the play card. So have fun and celebrate. Don't be so serious. Don't worry so much is what I'm picking up on this. And like I said, with the surrender, like it's really like, let it go. We can't change the things. Okay. We can only hope for this bright new future that's ahead of us. Don't hold on. Don't hold on. The Three of Swords is here saying, don't hold on to these things. Let it go. Even materialistically, okay? If you have to let go of some materialistic things, do it. You're going to feel so much better at the end of all of that. I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. So now that you've gone through the worst of the worst, okay, and that time is now over. I just want to say that time is now over. It's really helping you grow, and it's helping you to accept, like this acceptance and this surrendering that I'm like, this energy that I'm feeling from this is such a release. Like my outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. You've been holding on to shit for far too long, far too long. It's now time to break the chain. Break the chain. I don't know if I told you this card came out or not, but yeah, it's time to let go of that. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. A further card of healing. A further card of healing. So again, whatever, if a sickness that you're dealing with, it's okay. Like I said, the healing is here. I choose to learn through love. I choose to learn through love. Every day is a lesson in love. A heartbreak is a lesson in love. And this is what I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. This is what that means. It's that it's a love lesson. And now that you've learned them, Aquarius, you are ready. You are ready, my friends. So have no fear. My fearless freedom lights up the world, okay? And joy is the ultimate creator. Joy is the ultimate creator here. This new age is created out of joy for you. Okay, so if you have any worries and you have any stresses, give your worries to the angels. No, give your wishes to the angels and your worries to the sea. Sorry. And this is what this card says to me. In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. So remember, there was a saying with this, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. It's that kind of thing, but it's like when the going gets tough, just breathe. Just breathe. Just take a minute and like really in through your nose, hold it, out through your mouth, release. Okay, and that in and of itself is a prayer to the divine. Okay, Aquarius, this concludes your bi-weekly reading for well, I guess July. I hope the video has resonated with you. If so, go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. You guys always do. And of course, reach out for a personal reading if you're looking for some personal clarification on what I do. Okay, Aquarius, have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will check you on the next reading. Bye.